Let's take a look at hard light versus soft light. What does that even mean? Honestly, the easiest way to explain it is to look at it in action. So let's head to our studio. First, let's look at the shadows we get from hard light. You can see that the shadows are very easy to see. They've got a sharp outline and they're very bold. So how do we create hard light? Well, there's a couple of different ways. One way is to let the light hit the subject without any interference. Second is to keep the light source very far away. Have you ever noticed how the sun casts a really harsh shadow if you look at the ground? This brings us to soft light. Let's look at some soft light real quick. If we move the light closer, the shadows soften. If we want to take it a step further, we can add diffusion to the light. Diffusion is simply a medium that scatters the light. In this case, I'm using a shower curtain to break up the light. This is called a silk. Let's compare and contrast the two types of light again. Here we have a hard light. You can see that it's very easy to see the outline of the hand and the fingers as we move it around. The outline is very sharp and bold. Here we have the soft light. We've broken it up with a silk, and you can see that the outline is really hard to see around the hands and the fingers. Even if we move it close to the wall, the shadow's still pretty broken up. You can easily see the difference between hard and soft light. Now let's look at the difference in shadows on the face. Here we have a hard light. You can see that it brings out a lot of contours on the face, revealing every little detail. Now let's look at the face in a soft light. You can see that the light is very broken up and diffused, and every little detail on the face starts to fade away. The skin becomes very smooth and soft, and we don't see all those little imperfections that we did in the previous picture. Keep these principles in mind as you shoot your video. You want to make sure that the lighting that you use matches the mood or the genre of your film. You wouldn't want to shoot a video and send a completely different message just because you used the wrong light.